Hi, guys, and good afternoon or good evening, creeps. Okay, so listen, guys, this is going to be an adult content video. I do have a 3-year-old child. Oh my gosh, I forgot my pentagram. Forgot to wear my pentagram. I try to keep my pentagram on, but I forgot to put it on. So, anyway, we're just going to have to film because I don't know where it's at right now. So, anyway, going to film without my pentagram on. Okay. So let me say this. We're still talking about pornography and prostitution all over the internet. And if you're new to these videos, today's topic is going to be about rap music, rap videos that are actually pornographic and explicit, explicit audio pornography, and explicit soft porn videos that are being marketed towards the black community predominantly. Okay, I want to say something, and this was really something quite bizarre that I came across. And if my child comes in here, I have a 3-year-old.
I want my wig off.
Okay, hold on. I'll take your wig off. 1 second.
What kind of got me?
Trying to think of where to put her wig. My daughter just took off her wiglet. Hold on. Okay, so anyway, what I was gonna say is that I came across and I've actually seen this like maybe 5 or 6 times already, and it's the subject topic is about how black women are looking at that WAP song. And if you don't know what the WAP song is, it's supposed to be the most downloaded and streamed song of the year 2020. The acronym is WAP, and it is made to describe a whore's wet ass pussy. W stands for wet, A stands for ass, and the P stands for pussy. So it's a hardcore pornography, audio pornography song, and it's a softcore pornographic video of some whores running. And my daughter don't know what any of this is, so she don't know what those words stand for. So anyway, but if my daughter comes in here, we'll have to change the subject. It's hard filming when you have a child because I have to take care of my child, and so it's hard for me to get these videos out to you. And I don't feel like filming in the middle of the night because I'm tired, and I honestly been trying to go to bed earlier and earlier, daily. I go outside and exercise, but when I come in, I take my bath and I go to bed pretty much. And I haven't been having much interest to film in the middle of the night. So anyway, let me say this, okay? Basically, what is disturbing is that there are several black women all over the internet that are writing articles, news articles, magazine articles, online magazines, online newspapers, and they are actually saying that wet ass pussy song is empowering black women, and that is making the black woman into the sexiest woman on the planet and the hottest woman on the planet because it's the most streamed and downloaded song, and it's featuring all black women. And they are saying that it's nothing but black excellence and female empowerment. I'm not going to get on too much of the lyrics of that song. You'll have to Google it, but it goes a little something like this. Whap, 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 wet ass pussy, bucket in a mouth for some wet ass pussy, macaroni and pot for some wet ass pussy. Okay, so it starts off saying there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house, and then it ends with some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house. So black people are becoming more and more deranged by the minute, and deranged means that you don't know right from wrong and you can't think straight. Listen, black women that are writing those articles, being called a whore is not sexually empowerment. I even saw this woman on the Breakfast Club, and she said that it was good for black women because black women were made to feel ashamed of their bodies, and now they're being seen as a sex symbol, and they're showing that they're proud of their bodies and their vaginas, and so they are, uplifting black women with that WAP song. Whoever that deranged weirdo is on the Breakfast Club. First of all, somebody calling you a whore and then you being proud that there's black women running around a whorehouse, that is not female empowerment. You know what female empowerment is? It's to feature a lawyer, maybe going back and forth to work, legally getting some drug dealer out of spending 5 years in prison, or legally, representing some nigger that's been robbed a liquor store. I mean, maybe a lawyer, if it was a video featuring a female lawyer, which is very rare. I mean, maybe a video featuring a black doctor that's trying to look for a cure for the coronavirus or searching for a cure for cancer. Maybe, featuring black women going out to vote for Trump instead of being bamboozled by like a Joe Biden and just being a nigger for the Joe Biden. I mean, there are other ways that you can look up to a certain type of black woman. But if your idea of empowerment and female empowerment is whores running around a whorehouse talking about their yeast infected pussies being so wet that you need a bucket and a mop full of Clorox and bleach, most likely. I mean, macaroni in a pot for some wet ass pussy, and you actually saying, "Oh, it's a good record because it's empowering the black race, it's empowering black females," and that it was an all female cast. There was no black men in there. Obviously not, because the average black man, if he got money for some whores, he's not gonna spend it on a black whore. He's going to go find him a white whore and give the white whore the $50 or the $20 for a blowjob, or the fucking $100 for the full fuck. But obviously it was no men in that whorehouse. It was just women, and then black women are actually looking up to those women and saying that that was female empowerment for the year 2020. That video is only going to make black men of the nigger tribe feel like that is just nothing but what nigger bitches are, nothing but whores. So don't kid yourself and say, hey, that was female empowerment. Hey, that made the black women look good because they're actually showing their bodies, and they're actually proud of their bodies, and their bodies are seen as pretty and sexually attractive. There's nothing sexually attractive about a whore. So somebody, you niggers are becoming more and more deranged by the minute. You don't know right from wrong. It's obvious. You just don't. You just do not know right from wrong, and it's starting to show. And honestly, when somebody is deranged, they can function in society. It's just that they don't have a good frame of mind, and they just say things that don't make sense, and they don't know right from wrong. They don't know good from bad. They don't know good from evil. They just don't have a clue, and they just, when they don't know and understand things, they say those type of things. If you nigger bitches are sitting there watching a beetle face, bug head looking Cardi B, and saying that the overweight Megan Thee Stallion, the black women there's so many black women saying that is a great video because they feel so sexually empowered and they feel so pretty that their bodies are being celebrated in a whorehouse. If that's how low you have sunk, that you feel good about black women running around a whorehouse, don't even have no customers, nowhere in it. It's a whorehouse, but where are the customers? There's no customers in that entire whorehouse. There's no men nowhere in the whorehouse that's supposed to be appreciating these women. So they probably just running around the whorehouse, advertising themselves on the internet, and they don't have no customers, obviously, because there was no men in that WAP song, period. Honestly, the whole moral of the story is when black women actually look at whores, and the beginning of the song tells you exactly what those women are. It starts off with that old 1992-1993 jam. It's some whores in this house. It's some whores in this house. It's some whores in this house. And then the video goes into like the inside of a whorehouse, and it's whores running around talking about their pussies, how wet their pussies are supposed to be. So, you know, if you're a deranged weirdo and you actually are a woman and you're saying, wow, that's making the black race look good, and wow, you're feeling good because those black women are proud of their bodies, and now black women's bodies are supposed to be sexually beautiful. Honestly, I feel sorry for the black tribe. I feel sorry for the tribe of niggers that just don't understand life. No white man is going to ever buy any of those whores from that whorehouse. No Asian man is going to buy any of those whores from that whorehouse. Those whores are most likely going to just be alone for the rest of their life, although one of them claims to be married to a rapper. But most of those whores will probably just live a horrible, filthy life, and they'll be trying to sell porn probably till the day they die. They, you know, please don't think that that is sexually empowerment for a black person of any gender. Nothing involving a whore should make you feel sexually empowered. That video does not look good for any black female. It looks horrible. It looks degrading. It's filthy. And it doesn't make black women look good. It makes black women look terribly, horribly bad. When the lead singer of the song is a bug-faced, beetle-head, bug-brained, roach-faced, mosquito-faced, ugly-ass Cardi B, a overweight Megan Thee Stallion, somebody named Normani, Miss Mulatto, as if she's the only mulatto on the planet. Those women make all black women look questionable. It really does. It doesn't look good for black women at all. The future is bleak for black women, extremely bleak. To be taken seriously, to be looked at as marriage material, and to be looked up to as a proper female human. It just, if you're proud of a whore running around a whorehouse, shame on you. You just don't got good sense. Honestly, you don't. You don't know right from wrong, and it shows, and you're just a dumbass fucking nigger. Unfortunately, you are just a nigger. That's all you are. You're not a black person. You're not a person of color. You're just a goddamn dumbass nigger. If you're actually looking at those fucking beetle heads, I mean the bug head, bug brained Cardi B, and you're actually looking at that in a good way, you're just a nigger. That's all you are. You'll always be a nigger. You were born a nigger, and you're gonna goddamn die one. Let me repeat that. If you look up to those horrors in that video, you were born a goddamn nigger, and you're gonna goddamn die one. You are just a stupid ass nigger. You are just a typical nigger. And that's all you are. If you're a woman and you're actually looking at that video and feeling proud and happy and saying, yay, yay, black women are looked up to as sexually pretty, sexually beautiful, sexually appealing. I can assure you that if a white person, male or female, if they got good sense, if they came across that beetle bug head, bug brain, mosquito face, roach face Cardi B and the overweight Megan Thee Stallion, I guarantee you ain't no white man jerking off to that type of porno, and ain't no Asian man jerking off to it either. And if they are a proper white human female, they probably gonna only watch about 20 seconds of it and leave. And if they're Asian, they're probably gonna give it even less seconds than that, probably about 10 seconds, and then they'll leave. The only bug brain mosquito head niggers are gonna watch it and enjoy it and download it and stream it. No normal human is going to be. That's not for human consumption. That is for subhuman niggers, and that is what that music is for. A nigger that don't know right from wrong is gonna sit there and watch that shit and jerk off to it and whatever else they're gonna do. And if it's a black bitch and then she decides that she wants to look like a bug head, bug brained, mosquito face, roach face Cardi B, or a fucking Megan Thee Stallion ass bitch, and then they go out in the streets and then some black man hoops and hollers at them, and then they just fuck them and leave, and then they feel sexually gratification. The black woman feels loved and accepted for a few minutes out of, because most likely the nigger boy is not gonna kiss that nigger bitch. He ain't even gonna fuck her face to face. He gonna do it what they call doggy style. He just gonna do it, hit it from the back. Don't even look at her face. Don't even kiss her. Just fuck her from the back. And the dumbass nigger bitch gonna feel good and happy that, oh, she had a man to fuck her, because, you know, so that must mean that she's as hot as a fucking bug head, beetle face, mosquito face Cardi B. And she gonna feel just as good as a Megan Thee Stallion. So, you know, you niggas are a lost cause. You are nothing but niggers. You are nothing but a goddamn nigger. Whoever that woman is from the Breakfast Club saying all that good stuff about that whorehouse, that is just nothing but a bug-brained nigger. No different than a Cardi B. Listen, nigger bitches. If somebody is making you feel like your ugly ass, big old huge buffalo ass is beautiful because he done fucked you, you are a lost fucking cause. Somebody fucking you from the back, that does not mean that you look good. That does not mean that you are beautiful. That just means that somebody just used you as a sexual gratification tool, and that is all you were to him. And then if you get knocked up, he is nowhere to be found, because he did not love you from the get-go, and he is not going to love that pickaninny Furby that you give birth to. So, what are you going to have sex with a nigger boy for? What in the fuck with any human species? Why would you have sex with a nigger boy? Well, the nigger boy is nothing but, most of the time, a down low loser. He really just want to be the bitch in the relationship anyway. And you just wasting your goddamn time. You niggas just need to stop fucking each other. Just leave it alone. Just stop fucking for a long time. If you're a white woman, please don't give up your pussy to no nigger boy, because he don't deserve it. He don't deserve you. He don't deserve no type of sex from no female, whether she be white, black, or Asian. If that nigger boy is sitting up there watching all that porno, You don't need to be giving your sex to no nigger boy. You don't know what that nigga is doing on the internet. You don't know what type of porno he's sitting up and watching. For all you know, he could be watching the TikTok. Hashtag twerking babies. Hashtag babies of TikTok. You don't know what that nigga is doing. You don't know if he watching bestiality videos on that TikTok. You don't know what that nigga is doing. So much of that nasty shit all over that TikTok to the point where I just had to take a break. I don't want to be on that TikTok for I'm going to give it another week or two before I get back on it. Don't want to be on the motherfucking TikTok. So anyway, yeah. That WAP song is not no sexually empowering song. It does not empower you. It actually puts you at the bottom. Puts you at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to different races of women. Puts you as the whore. Puts you as the whore of the races of women. Puts you as the whore in the whorehouse. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. And then you actually have such a low self-esteem that you think it's a compliment. Being called a whore is not a compliment. It does not empower black women. Being called a whore and being featured in a whorehouse, that is not anything to be proud of. It is not anything to be happy about. It is nothing to be impressed with. It is nothing for no proper human. If you are a proper human, the last thing in this world that you want to be called as a woman is a whore. You don't want to be called a whore when you're a woman. Being called a whore is degrading. And black women are so confused and deranged that they actually think that it's a female empowerment song. That they're taking control of their sexuality. And by them running around a whorehouse, it means that their bodies are seen as attractive now. They literally are saying that. They feel like when they watch the WAP, Wet Ass Pussy Whorehouse song, they actually are sitting there feeling proud and empowered that their black bodies are seen as attractive by someone, whoever made it. So they're taking it on a personal level and feeling proud and happy about being called a whore. So they're so deranged and confused and so lonely and stupid that they don't understand that the song is an insult. The song insults black women. It's an insult to black women. Being called a whore and saying that you have to run around a whorehouse selling your wet pussy, which if you need a bucket and a mop for it, it seems like you got an infection. Honestly, to a normal brain, if somebody is saying that you need a bucket and a mop for that wet ass pussy, most people are going to start thinking of cleaning supplies. So the first thing that came in my mind when I heard you need a bucket and a mop for that wet ass pussy, I started thinking of Tide and Clorox. So, okay, so bring a bucket and a mop full of Tide and Clorox for that wet ass pussy that most likely got a yeast infection or a bacterial infection. If you need a bucket and a mop for it, then that means that you need some cleaning supplies. And for the life of me, I don't understand why the macaroni in the pot is just supposed to be such a poppin' part of the song when, what are they talking about? Lunchtime, dinner time? I mean, it doesn't correlate with somebody's wet ass pussy snatch. So, I don't know. Don't ever go to nobody's house, no black woman's house to eat no macaroni, like I done told you before. Maybe it's some code for something that they're doing to that macaroni. I don't know. But whatever it is, you don't want no macaroni cooked by no whore. Okay? So if somebody, let me tell you something. Here, Ash,
Oh,
take that and put it back in the bathroom.
okay.
What I'm trying to tell you is don't take that WAP song as a compliment. If you're a black female, don't take that song as a compliment. They are not complimenting you and giving you a compliment with a WAP song. That is a degrading song that insults black nigger women. That is about a whorehouse, and it is about, and if you are a whore, that means that you're poor and broke. That means you are desperate for money and you will do anything, even sell your vagina for some money. I'm not even gonna say vagina because they don't have vaginas. They got pussies. They don't got no vagina. They got a pussy, which is just made for selling to whatever low life nigger they can sell it to. And if they're running around a whorehouse like that, then their pussy is probably only worth about maybe $45 or $50 for a fuck. When they're running around a whorehouse, that means they're poor and broke. And no, that does not empower black women. That is an insult to black women. And don't ever take something like that as a compliment. They are not complimenting you under no circumstances. I'm making sure that I repeat it over and over again, because if you're one of those damn fool black women that felt happy and feeling good because somebody is wanting to buy your pussy, that does not mean that you look beautiful. That does not mean that you look good. It just means that somebody is degrading you and insulting the fuck out of you. You got so many niggers that don't know right from wrong because they're deranged. You got so many niggers that don't understand life because they're deranged. You got so many niggers that don't understand bad from good because they're always running around saying bad. They're the baddie. They're the baddest. And they actually think bad things are good things. They're backwards and they're stupid and crazy and bizarre. They're just living in a bizarre world where white people can see bad things. Not yet, Ash. White people and Asian people can see bad things about the black race. And the bad things that makes the white people hate black people and the bad things that make Asian people hate black people are the very things that black people love about themselves. So they go around bragging that they're bad because they see all that bad shit as good. And meanwhile, white people and Asians can see your stupid bad ass, and then they end up hating you because you're so fucking stupid that you don't know the difference between good and bad. You don't know the difference between right and wrong. You don't know when somebody is insulting you, you take it as a compliment. You take an insult as a compliment. You think bad, it means that you're good. If you're an Instagram baddie, you think that you're good. Then somebody like me will say, no, bitch, you are actually bad. You are a prostitute and you are a porn star and you are a bad person. Then they'll be happy because they'll be like, oh, hell yeah, they're the baddest. And then they'll tell a nigger boy that they're the baddest bitch. And then the nigger boys will be happy about it. And then somebody else like me will look at those two assholes and say those motherfuckers are bad and in a stupid, horrific, idiotic nigger way. And then they still don't get it. They still think that bad shit is good. Because they'll still be saying, oh shit, they got a baddie. And they think bad means good. They think good means bad, and they're just topsy-turvy, and they don't understand right from wrong. They don't know good from evil. They just don't understand anything.
Can you fix these things?
No, Ash, go take those to Baba.
But she don't know how to.
I don't know what's wrong with them, Ash. Wait until I finish with my video. Go. Okay, so let me tell you something. You niggers are becoming deranged. You don't know bad from good. You don't know good from evil. You don't know an insult versus a compliment. You don't know right from wrong. You don't understand life at all. You're actually looking, black women are looking at that WAP song and saying that it makes them look good. No, nigger. It makes you look bad. But then they'll say, oh, but that makes me the baddie. Well, that's not good. Oh, yes it is. Being the baddest bitch is the best. And then I tell him, the nigga, no, that doesn't make you the best. That makes you the worst. No, no, no. Because the Instagram baddies, that means the bad is good. And then I'll try to tell the nigga again, no, bitch. You being the baddest bitch, selling the most pussy, and selling all the worst motherfucking pornographic materials, that makes you the worst bitch out there on the planet. Then the nigga will disagree and say, but I got 17 million subscribers and you only got 15,700 subscribers and only 2 views per video. I'll tell the nigga, bitch, look, bitch, I got a roof over my head and I'm stable. I'm not in transient. I'm not going from a hotel room to hotel room turning tricks. Oh, no, but I got more subscribers than you. I got more subscribers than you, so that makes me the baddest bitch. You ain't baddie enough. You ain't baddie enough. You ain't got no porno. You ain't got no OnlyFans. You ain't stripping. You ain't hoeing, so that means that you not attractive. You uglier than a motherfucker. And so I'll try to tell the dumb nigger bitch, no, that's not what that means. It's not about a fucking number, bitch. I'm not prostituting. I don't want to do porno. I don't need to be the baddie. I don't want to be nobody's baddie. I'm not bad. I'm good. Oh, well, and then the nigga bitch will say, that don't mean shit, because everybody got to be the baddest. Everybody got to be the baddie. If you ain't the baddie, that means that you ain't shit. What? What? Okay, let you guys go. I'll do this story at another time. But yeah, listen, niggers, bad does not mean good. Good is good. Bad is bad. If you need for me to explain it, I'll do it at another time. So anyway, live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable.